Welcome to Capture Culture, where worlds collide, creatives thrive, and the beat never dies. We're your hosts. That's
That's
Adam.
true.
It is true. I'm Alex, coming fresh with a mic check and thanking you for the time you're about to invest. Thanking you. Damn, that weed hit good right now, dude. I just took a fat rip before we started
Yeah, I
recording.
mean, it's the scene opens and both of our screens are smoking when it's just
Just a little smoke lingering in the
what
air.
this podcast
You
is
know,
is about. Probably just some two dudes
exactly. Just trying to
smoking.
get paid. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like a mini celebration today because this is our 20th episode. We turned 2-0. Yeah, silent clap, man. It's exciting,
Yeah,
bro.
20 episodes.
It is. It's been fun. It's
Yeah.
been fun since April. We've been doing this.
Since April. How many months is that? Is that
7,
7 months? Not bad. 20 episodes.
20 episodes, learning on the go, learning on the fly. I've learned a lot doing this shit.
Growing ourselves, growing the podcast, growing the brand. And it's definitely been an experience, man, to say the least. Been a ride, you could
Yeah,
say.
it's definitely been around, man. I've grown a little bit from this because it's like taught me on perspective and trying to articulate words myself and trying to say the right thing, or at least express myself the way I truly believe in the best way. And to also see other people's perspective and other things, and to also be a better conversationalist, right? Like
Right.
listen to people, learn how to ask questions to like get to know someone more on a deeper level. Like I've had dope conversations in the real world through doing this podcast with you and learning how to communicate.
Well, that's dope. Yeah, man. And like, and same here with me. Like, I feel like capture culture has taught me to do a little bit more research, to kind of to be a little more prepared for things, and also to be a better conversationalist, a better listener as well. It's definitely been a once in a lifetime journey with you, my friend. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else, man. Like, pause,
It's a pleasure.
pause.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
Pause.
pause.
When I was in Cabo, all the waiters and everybody, anytime you asked for something or said thank you, they put their hand on like that and they said, "It's a pleasure."
That's dope.
So it's been a pleasure, my friend. Definitely.
And
Definitely, man. Yeah, it's cool. It's weird to hear yours talk. I've done music before and I've heard myself rap. That was always weird to me. But to hear you have a conversation with someone is different and it's cool. And I'm sorry I cut you off so goddamn much.
no, it's so good.
I get passionate.
I too have always found it hard to hear my own voice, and I found it hard. But sometimes, man, if I'm like cleaning up the house and the show will just come on, I realize like, oh wait, this is me and Alex talking. It does seem kind of natural, man. It does seem like when we speak,
Shooting shit.
there is some sort of chemistry going on when we talk. It's 20 episodes has been, and let's hope for many more.
That
So, you know,
it has, bro. I agree with that. And when we wanted to do a podcast, or like, do we do a sports one? Do we do a hip hop one? Like, what do we do? What do we talk about? And we're just a fan of intellectual conversations and opinions and what's going on in the world. So, and when it came to like picking a name and everything for the podcast, I came up with Capture Culture,
mhm.
right? Because that's like trying to do. And I came up with it to be counter to the cancel culture that's going on. Because I think sometimes we try to cancel shit all the time and make things what we want it rather than just trying to capture it and understand both sides and perspective. So that's how I kind of came up with the phrase capture culture and all that shit,
S-
capture culture podcast. So
So,
it was about trying to understand what's going on and see everything that's going on and take it all in
so you're saying,
rather than try to mold it into what I want it to be.
that the yin to cancel culture is the yang of capture culture, is what you're saying.
Essentially, like if capture culture had an arch nemesis, it would be
It would be
cancel culture.
captured. I see. I see. All right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But cancel culture is everywhere nowadays. Cancel culture is it's pretty much almost like the morality police of being like, well, you fucked up there,
Yeah.
and some people should be canceled, and rightfully so, for
Funny how you said morality piece
police, right?
or police.
But I mean, it's
Yeah,
true.
morality police.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because that's what I was thinking too. It's like the necessary evil. Like cancel culture is like a necessary evil, just like the police. It's a necessity. We need police, but there's bad cops too. So
right? I mean,
I like that little correlation you
if
made. You get what I'm
if
saying?
there was no cancel culture, everybody would be in there feeling a certain type of way, all in their feels, being like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, if there's no cancel culture, there's true like celebrity or infamous or corporate monsters going on that will be not held accountable for their actions. So we do want to hold people that are fucking horrible people accountable for their actions.
I mean,
But also, we got to understand people aren't perfect, and certain people aren't perfect, and they do fucked up and say fucked up shit, and we got to forgive them.
right.
Maybe I don't like the word cancel because cancel means like you're done. Maybe it's just it should be like a teaching moments
But no,
culture or
but then you make it sound
discipline
like you make
culture,
it
discipline culture,
well, I mean,
timeout
but
culture.
that makes it feel like you could always come back, man. Whereas today,
But you can't.
and I feel like
Certain things.
yeah, like Louis C.K., the artist Louis C.K., he came back. He's doing specials and stuff now, and I feel like he's funnier than ever.
Mhm.
And I feel like he did his time. He kind of went underground for a while, but it really hurt from him. He kind of stopped performing, stopped touring, whatever it was, came back and yeah, I feel like he came back.
What did he do
He
again?
jerked off in front of a couple of comedian
Ooh,
girls that were below him. Like
ooh.
they were so because he was a well-known
They're
comedian.
like starting off.
Yeah, that
They're like opening
right,
for him,
exactly. And so he jerked off in front of them.
and he was closing up on him.
Well,
Dude, that's I mean that's
but
pretty.
he asked them beforehand. He asked if he could, and they said yes, and then he did it. You know,
I mean, okay,
right?
but at the same time, like maybe they just said yes because they felt like they had to, or they weren't gonna have a career, they were gonna get fired, so they said yes.
Yeah,
Louis C.K., man,
yeah,
shit.
Louis C.K.
So should Dave Chappelle have been canceled? What do you think?
Well, no,
I say no.
I think Dave Chappelle, people like that, like I feel like with him and making those types of jokes towards, I feel like it was a love letter to trans people. It was a love letter to his friend who was a trans person, and and I don't feel like trans people were
I
I
think
don't
what
feel
he
like
I
the
oh,
target
my bad.
was. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like that trans people were the
You're right.
target of those jokes. I feel like it was just
Yeah.
he found he found the funny in that situation and he was relaying it to people, and that's what I think it was. And so no, I don't think he should have got canceled, and I don't think he was because he was just on Saturday Night Live doing the monologue, and
That's
yeah,
true, he's
so
back,
yeah,
so he's been forgiven. Yeah, I was actually gonna agree with what you were saying there. Like, I think he was like obviously the punchlines were towards them, but there was an underlining message he was trying to get across about how people could be racist and get away with it, but you can't be homophobic anymore. And he was trying to draw light onto how good of a job that community is doing on canceling people that go against them. You know what I'm
sure,
saying? I think that's the message he was trying to get across. But when they were talking about canceling them, I'm like, man, that's a lot.
yeah,
Kevin Hart, they were trying to cancel him for a tweet he did, like, years ago that he said sorry and apologized for, right? And then the Oscars, like, fired him, they
yeah,
let him go,
yeah.
and they wanted him to, like, apologize again,
Yeah, but what he
like,
said was kind of
just kinda
fucked up,
dragging
though.
him
What he
around.
said was kind of fucked up, though.
What did
He
he
said
say?
something like, if my son was gay, I would I forget exactly. If my son was playing with a dollhouse or something like that, something to do with his son being gay, he would beat him or something like that, or disown him or something like that, which is
Right.
kind of messed up, man. Like really, like what are you saying that all these? I mean, he's a role model. So are you saying that all? I mean,
What I'm understanding from that situation, look, I'm not saying that was right at all, but I do believe, like, Kevin Hart grew up in Philly under very hard circumstances, may not know who his dad is, or his dad wasn't around in the pic no, his dad wasn't around in
yeah,
the
but that's not
picture.
an
His dad
excuse.
wasn't around the picture. You gotta
He's in
try
the
to
media.
understand the psyche. You gotta try to understand the psyche of somebody. So that's just where my whole thing with cancel culture is who are we? We've all had traumas and things that we've gone through that have not made us perfect.
Mhm.
We're all very imperfect. One of my favorite songs ever is Drake's song, dude, is Nope, like, I'm not perfect, like everyone I know. That's, like, how the lyric goes, right?
I'm not
I'm
perfect.
not perfect, just like everybody I know. And there's wisdom in that. Like, no one's fucking perfect. So that's why I say don't cancel. And Kevin Hart's not canceled. He's been disciplined. It was discipline culture on Kevin Hart.
All right.
But the Me Too movement motherfuckers cancel their ass,
What?
right? Like the Weinsteins and
Mhm.
shit that are going around raping and
Okay. What about
molesting,
like
those
Bill
are not
Cosby? Like
canceled.
Bill Cosby, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, why? I mean, what do you think about Bill Cosby?
That
Is
yeah.
that's
I mean,
It's quite a situation. Cancel
cancel
him, right? But
culture.
he's
But
out
how
of.
do people, like, get out of it? Like Mike Jackson, bro. I guess he's not canceled, but people know the truth now,
Well, I
and
mean,
they're
he
all
is
weirded
because
out
his
about
name
it.
is tainted. His name is tainted. You don't hear Michael
But I
Jackson
ju
being played at like Super Bowls or big events or basketball
no,
games.
they
But
still play him. They still play
Do
them.
they?
They still play them at weddings. I just saw The Weeknd post a clip of dancing to Michael Jackson in the club. So,
I mean, don't get
you
me
know,
wrong, but like, okay, what about? I mean, what about Andrew Tate is?
vaguely,
Okay, so Andrew Tate,
vaguely.
he didn't rape anybody, he didn't do anything like that, but he he's misogynistic. The things that he says is pretty out there towards women, and so YouTube cut him. YouTube cut him and cut him off of YouTube, and then everywhere subsequently cut him after that. What do you think about, I mean, do you think like if
Well, what
it's
I think
something
I don't
you
know,
could
I
just
haven't
say?
heard what he said specifically with verbiage. I think I heard a little thing, like, kinda old school mentality with, like, the man and the woman roles, right?
Right, right,
What you
right, right.
say. I think and, man, the thing is, like, with me, woke culture and cancel culture, like, they're holding hands skipping down a fucking street, right? La, 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 like, woke culture and the cancel culture, and I think to truly be woke, you gotta understand that you're one of one. There's people who think a lot and agree a lot with what you think. People have disagreements and agreements with what you think. But you are one of one. Like your life is not supposed to play out for everyone else like the same way it plays out for you. Is what
Mhm.
I'm trying to say. Like everyone is different. Being woke is truly understanding that everyone is different and they have the right to believe and say the things they want, whether they're right or wrong about things. And when people get canceled for opinions, whether you disagree with them or not, that is a little scary for freedom of speech and just for like freedom of thought. Get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not saying the homies right. I'm just saying the concept of canceling people because
What they're
their
saying.
words don't align with what you think and believe, right, is very dangerous. It's very dangerous when you cancel someone just because they don't think the same way you do. We all can't think the same. You get what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. That's fucking not gonna happen. We're all gonna have disagreements. We're all gonna have a fucking opinions. More now than ever, we're all opinionated.
Right. And now we all got a platform as well.
So yeah, we all got a platform. We're all fucking opinionated. I remember when Corona was going on, just dealing with the public. It's always the same shit. And it's like, I don't want to fucking hear your shit. I don't want to hear your shit. And when people get rambling on politics, it's like, I don't want to hear your shit.
What about these rappers though, like getting jail time now for rhymes that they're saying? Like, so they're kind of self-snitching that they're rapping these raps and talking about the crimes that they're committing, and now they're getting jail time for it. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
I
Like,
I know, like, I think French Montana or some other people are trying to fight that, or Meek Mill's trying to fight that. So here, I don't know what the law is, right? I don't study law.
mhm.
I don't study law. But if you kill someone and then rap about it and admit it, and like lawyers or some or judges can't use it against you because now you have rapped about it. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And now you can get away with a crime. I don't know what the law is. So if they rap about a crime that they did and it happens to be true, I don't see why they can't get prosecuted for that. I think it's kind of
I
stupid
think I
to do
I
that.
think the way it's working is that they're rapping about crimes, but then they're up for a certain case and they're using it as a judge of their character. They're being like, look, it's they're putting it in the court and be like, look, like this, he's sitting here talking about doing this and doing that.
Okay.
Like, what makes you
All
think he
right, all
didn't
right.
do this, this, and this? So, and,
Okay. So now I see what you're
yeah.
saying, like judge a character. Well, let me say this, man. An artist should be an expression of oneself. Right?
Right,
And when you do take someone to court, you have full I mean, that's what you try to do is you try to break their character, right? You try to if there's a witness, you try to say, "Oh, the witness is a druggie," right? So you can't trust their opinion or this happened to this witness. So you can't trust them. When they strike the jury, it'd be like, "Oh, this guy thinks this way. Your opinion's gonna be clouded over this, so we're gonna strike you from the jury." Right? So to bring their music and their lyrics to prove what character they are, I think, yeah, dude, I almost think that that should be allowed. And if you're judging a case, you should know the difference between what they're rapping and what the facts of the case
right.
are. So I think you really got to put the trust in the jury, which is what the fucking law and judicial system tells us to do anyways, put our trust in the law. I don't trust the law. So there's a lot of fucked up shit. But yeah, I mean, if a rapper keeps rapping about murder and killing people and he's on trial for gang violence, I do see how you could bring his lyrics into play
Mm.
and be like, this is what he's talking about. This is what he's rapping about. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I,
that's on them. And that's on them. Because if that's the venom you want to spit into the world,
mm,
if you're going to record music and put that into the world, then what goes around comes around. It goes back to the energy way that I think the energy you put out is the energy you're going to attract. So if you're going to be about violence and murder and blood, then that's what's gonna come your way.
yeah. I mean, I guess like I think like that they should be separate. Like if someone's art or someone what like just because I paint a picture and it's a picture of a bloody kind of dress doesn't mean that I killed my wife on the wedding night. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like
It doesn't mean it. It's about what you can prove anyway.
right.
So if it's really just about showing your character, I mean, you really just gotta hope that the jury doesn't say, "Yeah, you killed him," or the judge, whatever happens, doesn't say, "Yeah, you killed him because of this rap song." I mean, it's always coming down for facts, right? If OJ Simpson could get off, get off. All right, like, oh yeah, man. I don't know, I don't know, but cancel culture, bro. Like, I think the woke people really gotta understand that everyone's allowed to feel things that don't agree with you, and you gotta fucking learn how to accept that. That's called being an adult. And I think true woke people aren't so sensitive and aren't so hurt by words. You should be woke into a certain realm of thinking where someone who plays no role in your life shouldn't matter to your energy, like, shouldn't affect your energy, like it shouldn't.
Now, what about the victims, right? Or these people who feel like they've been done wrong, but they're kind of that are what's it? They're false flagging. What I'm saying, they're saying that they're saying like, oh, that this person did this, and this to me, but in
Yeah,
reality, they're just
that's the danger.
looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, that's the danger too of cancel culture. That's like where it's kind of like it's cancerous. You get what I'm
mhm,
saying? And you don't know who to trust, like with the Me Too movement. Like the Johnny Depp case was kind of a good example, right?
right.
That her girl was telling the world that Johnny Depp was treating her a certain way, and look who fucking won the trial when the facts came out. So there's a danger. It's like people crying sheep, and that's why I guess we just got to be careful with it and stuff like that. But I don't like the necessarily the word cancel. Everybody comes from different walks of life, and I think the biggest woke understanding is just trying to get where people come from. Even if you can't persuade them to believe what you believe, you have to try to find some kind of common ground or at least understand why they believe what they believe.
Right. Right. And I feel like it's all about finding the line of what is necessary, like what is cancelable. What I'm saying, I feel like earlier you said,
Mm.
"Oh, these Me Too guys that were raping people and stuff like that, cancel them." Like you have no
Mhm.
problem with them being canceled forever, permanent. That's cancel is cancel, cancel. You're done, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then there's like a lesser offense that you feel like shouldn't be done. You should be disciplined and kind of penalized, or maybe have an asterisk next to your name, but it's still allowed to be
Someone comes out and apologizes for whatever hurt and it's genuine, then we should just be able to move on, just like in real life.
mm,
If someone hurts you and apologizes and is genuine about the apology, you should be able to forgive them. Bigger person moves on. But ideologically and just the way people think, you got to be careful with it. Like I remember a big thing too was when Kanye West came out for Trump, and the whole black community was trying to villainize him for being a Trump supporter. Imagine being black and being like villainized by your own community just because you believe in Trump. Like, think about that. Kanye was almost pressured and forced into voting or going a certain way just because the color of his skin, right? Even if the political views to the party didn't align with what his priorities are in his real life. So that's where you try to control people in the way they think. You get what I'm
but
saying?
Kanye
Like
did what he
that's where it's
wanted to do though.
dangerous.
And Kanye did
He
align
did.
himself with
He
Trump. I'm
did,
like,
but, I mean, you look at, like, guys like Snoop, and I love Snoop, and other people were clowning on him and talking shit on Kanye just because he supported Donald Trump, and it didn't align with their views, and they were trying to, in their own way, cancel Kanye at that particular point too. Just he called it ideological slavery, and that shit stuck with me, and I'm like, "That is what's going on." And that's what woke culture kinda is, because they are trying to tell you what's acceptable and what's not, and what you can say and what you can't, and what you can believe and what you can't believe. And
I
I don't know, man, we're not all perfect. We're all fucking flawed.
I think with that Kanye and Trump thing, I think what that was is just Kanye's another genius way of Kanye staying relevant or finding a way to stay relevant. Is Kanye? Did he announce his
No,
presidency, like his run for presidency in 2014? Is 2024? Is that like am I tripping or did I?
he's always flirted with that idea.
No.
But him supporting Trump wasn't for the headlines, like, he legit supports Trump,
Hmm.
I'm saying. But look, we just had the Yay episode, we don't have to dive too deep into Yay, it was just bringing up that for the whole purpose of woke cancel culture.
Right.
And Kyrie Irving, dude, doesn't want to get the vaccine, villainized every day on ESPN for like 30, 40 minutes of their fucking airtime is villainizing Kyrie because he didn't want to get a vaccine. And that's where the media plays into our thinking again and all that shit. And they're telling us what to like, who not to like, what to believe, what not to believe. Look, I'm vaccinated. I'm not an anti-vaxxer and I'm not a pro-vaxxer. I'm vaccinated because I needed it for work at the time. So they did kind of force my hand. You needed it for travel. If I want to go to a Raider game, I got to be vaccinated.
Right.
I got to have the clear app. This is controlled by them, right? It's controlled by the one percenters. They got control over us for that reason. So for that reason, I was skeptical, just like I think a lot of people were skeptical. And they wanted to cancel Kyrie, who's a professional athlete who depends on his body, just because he's questioning this vaccine that was rushed to market. And look how it was being sold. How can you not be a little skeptical of the vaccine?
But they did penalize Kyrie by not letting him play or not. And
Yeah, they did.
yeah, so I mean, I feel like he did kind of take his lumps. Like, yeah, he didn't.
Which wasn't right. Which wasn't right, in my opinion. You're paying these guys to be professional athletes and you're forcing them to put something into their body or they can't play. And the hypocrisy, Adam, of it was other states could fly in, other people and other players from other states can fly in unvaccinated and play in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But because Kyrie's from New York, he had to be vaccinated to play. So there was like logic to it that doesn't make sense at all, too. Like if you're going to say you have to be vaccinated to play, you got to apply that to all the players that come to your town.
Right.
Come to your city. And I realized New York especially lost a lot of people and was hurt by COVID. So it was a very touchy kind of subject. But he had the right to question the vaccine and to at least wait. And which is what he was telling people. Is he just didn't want to rush and hurry up and put something into his body. And he did get penalized for it, bro. He didn't get to play for a long ass time. He got villainized. His name got dragged through the mud. Dude, I watched First Take because I love sports. Stephen A is fucking hilarious. And dude, when they went in on him, they went in on him. When I tell you they go in on Kyrie, they go in on Kyrie. And I'm not a big Kyrie fan, dude. But they went in on the boy.
But yeah, they went in on him, but was he necessarily canceled at that point? Or was he kind of just being...
They were trying.
Because I feel like more recently, he's kind of...
trying to cancel him again.
They're trying to cancel him again with this kind of anti-Semitic type stuff. And they suspended him how many games, right? Like they suspended him 5 games or something like that, or 3, or I'm not too sure.
Longer than that, too. It was longer than that. And then even other people were saying how it was kind of bullshit what the Nets were doing to make him come back and play, like the list of demands he had to do. Like they were trying to embarrass him. And
well, who do you think owns the Nets or the NBA, right? Like it's...
Yeah, it's just with the vaccine in particular, though, to me, that was a way of how woke culture, cancel culture tries to villainize people. Dude, I've heard you say some shit. I've said some shit. I've heard family members say some shit. I've heard everybody say some shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not going to cancel. No one's perfect, and we all have our ways of thinking, and that's just the way it is.
But we're not necessarily in a position that Kyrie is. Kyrie's kind of he's supposed to be the role model for all these kids that they're supposed to look up to him, and whatever it is, he's playing that role. And I feel like things that, especially the anti-Semitic type things that he posted on Twitter, things like that are very dangerous. That radical thinking, it's a dangerous type of thing, and it could get out of hand.
See all those Black Hebrews that showed up at the Barclays Center chanting for him? I think it was either his first game back or something.
No, I did not.
You had a lot of like Black Hebrew Israelites at the stadium, like chanting his name and shit. So I don't know the full story. I didn't dive into the documentary. I don't know how many of us actually like watched what he posted and made an opinion about ourselves of what we think about it or what. I don't know. But controversial person and been trying to get canceled for years. They've been trying to cancel Kyrie.
Do you think?
Who else?
Do you think they'll eventually get to cancel Kyrie, or what do you think? Like, do you think he's going to be on eggshells, or you think he's going to eventually slip up? And
I think he's going to be him, but I mean, ultimately, he's back in the NBA playing, so he's still kind of like hooked. You get what I'm saying? Because he could walk away if he's really done with it. He could just walk away.
Do you think?
And now Elon bought Twitter, right?
Say that again. Yeah. Elon bought Twitter.
Elon bought Twitter, and he's bringing back all these people that got canceled. Huh?
Right. Right, which is I think is a cool move. I think that's it's a good way to let people know that it's a new there's a new regime in town. There's a new kind of yeah. Elon bought Twitter, which yeah, I don't think he's gonna mess it up either. I don't think it's gonna go downhill the way everyone's saying. I think there's more interest in Twitter
I
now
agree.
than there's ever been, and I feel like you said it before. Like Elon's got the Midas touch, and I think he does. I think it's a little bit rocky now, but eventually,
People are prisoners of the moment. You know what I mean? Like he'll turn the ship around. It's just he came in, he's trying to clean up and change everything over there and like insert his own style into it, put it his own recipe on it. And there's gonna be some growing pains. I never use Twitter. I have it, but I never really use
mhm.
it. So when he got it, I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna make it, I guess, fun for me to use it. Like I use Instagram. I use Facebook, but not anymore too. Facebook kind of lost its allure. I have fun with Facebook getting into debates with people in the comment section. I go back and forth with
What do you
people
get to comments? What
all the
like
time
about what?
on certain shit. Well, it's about like all the controversial topics, and I'll just post my opinion, and I'll try to stir the pot, you get what I'm
Just for
saying?
shits
But
and giggles, you stir the
it's just
pot. You just say what
for
people want
shits
to.
and giggles, I stir the pot, I get into arguments with people, and people back them up, so I you open yourself up for a lot of people to attack you as well. So I'm getting attacked, but I'm also getting defended a lot, and it's really funny to see, and I think it's the perfect microscope for why cancel culture should be, like, looked at with caution is because 'cause we're all fucking
Mm,
different. Not on certain things, not on certain things like rape and killing and molesting and being intolerant and ignorant to people, but it is fun, dude. But Twitter to me is just a lot. When I open the app, I don't even know really what I'm looking at. I just see, like I see people post things, but
I love Twitter, man.
it's a
I
lot,
love Twitter.
like overstimulation.
To me,
Yeah,
there's so much juiciness on Twitter. There's so many things that they don't allow you to post on Facebook or any other social media or Instagram or none of that. Like Twitter's really like the Wild West where it's kind of there's no rules. People post nudes, people post violence, people post that whatever the hell they want, really. And then there's you got politicians, musicians, you got artists, you got your
everybody.
everybody's on it, and it's
Everybody's on the
yeah.
mix.
So
The mix.
I use it every day. It's a daily for me. It's the one I use the most actively. I'm most actively on Twitter.
What are some of your favorite
My
tweets?
some of my favorite tweets are some of my favorite tweeters. Like
Yeah,
some
both, I
so
guess. Go ahead. Go
so.
ahead. Answer that question.
All right. Well, I like to follow this Twitter called Clown World, and what it is they just post videos of the stupidest, like the people. I mean, it's the things that they post. Like, all right, like right now, I'm looking at a dude that's trying to run out of a designer handbag store with a bag, but the security guard's holding him back. The next post is like some dude standing on the top of a cop car flexing, and he's just posing, flexing on top of a cop car with all these people around him, and it's just craziness. Another next post is two dudes in hoods running up to a guy stealing his Rolex, jumping in a car, and it's all caught on film. It's just kind of, and I follow a few different
Right.
Twitters like that where it's yeah, it's crazy, man. Like,
I guess they're all just in their weird way the same though. Like it sounds like Instagram to me. It sounds like TikTok to me. But I guess there's just different rules on every
mhm.
platform of what you can post and what you can't. Because it's kind of like YouTube as well. But I guess maybe without the ads.
Well, no, there's
Uh,
ads.
I'm
There's
not sure.
definitely,
There's ads on
well,
Twitter,
yeah,
like when you're scrolling through all this shit, or what?
well,
Oh well, yeah,
y-
yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
guess
Companies are gonna
it's true. There,
try and
I see it on Instagram too, as I'm scrolling and going through stories too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but then again, I also feel like it's the rawest kind of most unfiltered that people get is on Twitter, really.
Yeah.
So
People get in trouble for their tweets
yeah,
too. People, I
legal
mean, it's
trouble,
always
man.
like, oh, this person legal trouble for their
Yeah.
tweet.
Which is crazy to think about. I'd never think that social media could get me in trouble. I never used to think, but now I know, like, yo,
It could
yeah,
get you in
even
trouble.
things that you said 10 years ago could get you in trouble today. Hey, shit could get you
You think you
canceled.
posted anything that could get you in
I've
trouble?
looked, man. I've looked. I've gone back and I've looked. I was like, oh, maybe I've said some dumb shit, but no, it was usually just mostly things about like my band or things like that. Like, I don't really got a hateful bone in my body, really. So it's
So who's been banned from Twitter that Elon is now bringing?
Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is somebody that he brought back. Donald Trump.
Every time I hear that guy's name, by the way, I think Taint. I hear Taint, Andrew Taint.
I mean,
Just what I hear.
yeah,
Wanted to share that with
you
you.
could think so. I mean,
I I chuckle in my head every time.
I mean, have you ever really listened to what anything that he said? Like he does
No,
have some he does have some like some shit I'm just like, yeah, like he's right on about. But then there's other shit I'm just
Yeah,
like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's kind of
yeah.
it's a little out there. But there's some things that he said like where I can't necessarily say that his thing would be wrong.
And that's how we all are, right? We're like, none of us have all the answers. We have some answers. Every person's got some truth and kernels of wisdom, and then every person
But
does. We
I think
all,
about getting
you
canceled to
know,
the point of where like you're taken off of a platform. You're pretty much deleted. You're
yeah,
deleted. You're deleted.
right.
Imagine if we said some shit and YouTube decided that, or Twitter decided we're going to delete you for that. We're just going to delete everything that you
Right,
have and
right.
fucking you're gone. I think that's scary.
What Ye said the other day,
Mm,
dude? Ye was like, "I got billion taken away from
right.
me. My life destroyed, like, everything canceled. Everything is done over some shit that I said, not even some shit that I did." Like, he's saying, like, "I didn't kill nobody. I didn't rape nobody. I didn't commit no crime. I just said something that I thought, and everything got taken from me." So that's the danger behind
Yeah,
shit.
man.
And so he's like, if they could do that to me, imagine what they can do to
Yeah.
you. And
Yeah.
that is where we're going. That's definitely where we're going.
Mm.
Sooner or later. And
That's sad too to think about it like
you
that.
could,
Think about it like
you
that.
could,
Like I just said
I
something
could say some shit
and
on,
everything got
yeah,
taken
right.
away from me. But think about it like if you were a parent, right? And you say some shit, and if you said some shit, and
But
then you should like if you said some off the wall shit, I'd be like, take that person's kid from them now. You know what I'm saying? Like there is look, I mean, that type of mentality, yeah, it's scary, but then again, it is a necessary evil, man. It is a necessary
very, but it's very scary, dude. Like he didn't commit a crime.
mm. Well,
Okay. So regardless if you like the guy or not, like he didn't really do anything wrong. He just said something that 99.9% of people don't agree with. Like he just said some shit that a lot of people don't agree with, and everything got
well, here's the
taken.
thing. I feel like a lot of people do agree with him. Like a lot of the shit that he's saying, it's not like he's saying things that are untrue, but he's saying things that, and then the reaction to what he's saying just kind of proves his point. Like, oh, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it is, he's being punished in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being reprimanded.
Dude, I mean, we could nitpick with a lot of people, right?
Mhm.
There's this one comedian that always pissed me off, dude. The puppet guy, the little ventriloquist
What
puppet
was his
guy.
name? Jeff Dunham? Jeff Dunham?
He had a Middle Eastern
Hmm.
puppet, and that puppet was so
Blow you
stereotyped,
up.
and that
Yeah.
motherfucker and that mu yeah,
Mhm.
that was the whole sketch, right? Like, the guy was gonna blow him up. He was gonna be like a
Yeah.
terrorist,
Yeah.
right? That shit pissed me off, bro, to my core for this motherfucker to sit on stage and do
And
that
people
as an
laughed at
Arab
it. And
American,
people laughed.
and
Yeah.
people
You know, yeah.
laughed. So, fuck all you motherfuckers. Cancel that
Well,
bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand how that hurts
mm,
me as an Arab American growing up in America. But do I fucking cry about it? Do I fucking go, "Oh, go cancel him." Nah, fuck no, I don't, but I'm pissed at him. But go cancel him. All across the board, bro. I'm spiritual. How many times do people play Jesus and fucking clown on Jesus? Go cancel anybody who's ever clowned on Jesus. Just like we gotta go cancel anybody who's ever go clowned on trans people. Like, let's start nitpicking. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at
mm.
your motherfucking selves in the mirror. All these people are so goddamn sensitive, like you motherfucking perfect. Now I'm rallied up because I remember that puppet, dude.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
here's the
Now
thing.
I'm rallied up because I remember that puppet, and I remember I still get angry over it.
I,
And
I
go
used,
motherfucking cancel them.
I used to watch that Jeff Dunham thing where I love stand up comedy, but I used to watch that and I used to
Mhm.
remember thinking like, how is this allowed? Like, how is this
Yes.
allowed? Like, and yeah, that shit would hit me in a certain way too. And it is fucked up. And, but now if you go to Jeff Dunham today and he's probably not making jokes like that today, that puppet's
But
probably
he's
not
clearly a racist son of a bitch.
right.
So if we're canceling racist, go ahead, go for him. That's just one example. Now we could go down the line with so many goddamn people, bro.
But we
No
are
one's
canceling,
no one's
but
no one's perfect.
at
But
this point,
if we are being reacted to that, I'm nominating him. If anybody's hearing this, and I'm trying to spit a hashtag cancel Jeff Dunham because fuck that
at
motherfucker
this
too.
point though, if you're on Twitter, you do see people being nitpicking and canceling people over like there's this dude who called the cops on this black girl who was killing like these certain type of insects that were in her neighborhood that were taking over the neighborhood. There
Mhm.
was like a neighborhood initiative to kill these insects, and he called the cops on this girl. And next thing, this dude is he was running for office as well. You know what I'm saying? So next thing, he's apologizing because people on the internet are calling him out, being like calling him a racist because why are you calling the cops on this little girl for no reason? She's scaring you. She's hurting you. So
Right.
it is happening, man. People are nitpicking, but I haven't thought of Jeff Dunham for a fucking minute, and maybe we should start some sort of like, hey, Jeff Dunham's a
Yeah, man.
motherfucker, you know?
That's my reference to it. Because there's people offend everybody. There's everyone's offended by
Hmm.
something. You get what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like you put some stuff out, someone in the world is gonna be offended. So if we just cancel everyone because a certain group of people are offended, you get what I'm
Right.
saying? Then like that's a slippery slope, bro. You know what I mean? That's a slippery slope. Everybody got a claim to somebody or something that's like, yo, that offended me. So I think there's laws that definitely we're gonna cancel people over, like the sexual assault
Hmm.
predators. Yeah, cancel those guys. Right? But like the R. Kellys of the world, dude. I mean, I like his music, but he deserved to get
30
canceled.
years.
He
He got
deserved
30
to.
years, man. 30 years. Think
Yeah.
about that. R. Kelly got 30 years, dude. And he got away with it for so long, though. He got away with it for so long, but he got 30 years. I don't know if I don't know. I kind of,
Right. There's a lot of rappers, like old school rappers, bro, that like also like had homophobic raps back in the day
Eminem.
too, because that was like a thing. Yeah, he clowned on and stuff like that, and people clown on, like, white goofy people all the time. They're not canceled, you know what I mean? They have feelings too. All this shit. SNL clowns on people all the time. They're not getting
Well,
canceled.
I feel like it's a certain, there's
Certain
certain,
stereotypes portrayed. People don't get canceled over it.
but I feel like there's a certain, like, it's bigotry, sexism, homophobic language, any hateful, anything hateful
Yeah.
is pretty much, you should be kind of cut out of society. You should be kind of cast aside. You shouldn't be a, a a role model for our children. You shouldn't be in the public eye creating content or media for people to consume because hey, you've got hateful thoughts and you've got hateful intent. And to me, that's a necessary evil in our world. Like we need that type of policing, right? Like we need that. So
Yeah. But I don't get to language and stuff. Tekashi 6ix9ine, dude. What race is he? He says the N
can,
word a lot, right? Doesn't he just like say the N word a lot in raps? And that dude ain't black.
hold on a second. Hold on.
I mean,
Uh,
I Googled it and it looks like he's from Puerto Rico and Mexico. I mean, he's definitely got some Asian in him though. Like, but he says the N word a lot. So like, how is he not canceled? How is he not taken off?
Say that again.
Funny dude, I just Googled Tekashi 6ix9ine race and I'm looking down and there it is, like Tekashi 6ix9ine defends using the N word and asks who is going to stop me.
Well, I feel like Takashi 69 is not getting. I mean, he's canceled, but then again, he's got 9 billion monthly Spotify views. You know what I'm saying? He's people still
That
listen to
is
him.
that is that is what Dave Chappelle's talking about. You got a non-black person using the word N-word and raping the hip hop culture, just taking the whole culture and using it for his own monetary gain and saying the N-word, and he's not even black, but he's not canceled. He got rich and famous over it. But if you make a trans joke, you're done. So there's a lot of hypocrisy in fucking cancel culture, man. Y'all know, if you're listening, y'all know you probably said something or you probably truly feel something inside of you that could get you canceled if you said it out loud. Y'all know that.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
you think there's any pure souls out there, dude, that don't think things that could get them canceled in the real world if it was said out loud to 100,000 people?
yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like there's some really like Jewel, maybe. Like I don't feel like Jewel's ever gonna say something hateful or write a. I feel like that chick has kind of got some good vibes. Yeah, Bob Marley maybe, but in today's society, yeah, I feel like there's a few souls out there that are kind of truly like just want to love peace and love and want everyone to and that's the polar extreme of what we all should be striving for, really. Like we all should be striving to be that type of to come together like that, man, to be as one, man, because at this point, man, as a society, man, we're fragmented as fuck,
Yeah, definitely.
and we need to
Because we're
find
too
some.
opinionated because we want to cancel everybody for not thinking how we want to think. once we all understand, dude, that we all don't think the same and we got to be okay with each other, things can get a little better. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just how I believe, because there's just hypocrisy in a lot of it, right? Like Future's got a song where he says Molly Percocet, Molly Percocet. Like there's kids and families destroyed over drugs and overdoses. How come he's not canceled for saying something like that and pushing drugs? I don't want to cancel him. I'm just saying, like you could start looking at a lot of things and start saying, look at what they are influencing and why are they not canceled because of what they are influencing,
Right.
right? Kanye said some anti-Semitic shit and he got canceled because of what he was influencing.
Well, yeah,
Rappers rap about drugs all the time and don't get canceled for it,
but I feel like that
you know?
the line is not necessarily drugs. The line is hatred. Hatred.
But why not?
Because hey,
But why not? I mean, what is it? But that's your opinion,
it's
but
not
I
on
have a
future.
different
It's not on
opinion.
future to raise your kids. You got to raise your kids and make sure your kids don't ingest drugs, man. And you got to raise your kids and make sure you're not raising them in a hateful in a hateful way. It's
So if someone says something, it's on you as a parent to instill it in your kid what is right. But even that, what you're instilling is what is right to you. It's right, is right to
right.
you.
But
We all have laws. We abide by laws. We don't necessarily have to abide by what you believe in and your opinion on certain things. That's why we have different political parties, because we don't get along. And it's just, I don't know, man. I think we should capture it. I think that's what we're missing is we're trying to cancel everything. We should really like just put everything that goes on in the world and try to understand it and be better and move on from it.
yeah, I,
There's two sides to every story. Actually, they say there's three sides, right? There's your side, my side, and then there's the truth.
I feel like definitely cancel culture though, right? Is something that is not going anywhere. And if anything, it's important for us to learn how to navigate in the culture of the possibility of being canceled. It's good for us to be aware of possibly being like that fucking what's the name, the comedian dude that we were just talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff
Jeff
Dunham?
Dunham. It's good to be aware of what you're saying, and it's good to be kind of making sure that you're not acting like a Jeff Dunham, and you're not just saying something that you think is funny, and you're really hurting a whole type of people. It's important for us today to kind of to be aware of what we're saying, man, and to be aware of who we're influencing and how we're being perceived. I think that's
I also think it's important for us to make up our own damn minds about things and not let things influence us so easily as well in a certain way. Like you gotta live your life and make up your own mind about things and that way. So I don't know. I just think there's a fine line. That's why I say it's necessity. A necessity. It's a necessary evil, just like the popo. It's like we need it. We need to hold each other accountable for certain things, but none of us are perfect. So that's just really what it comes down to me. But I just want to capture it, not cancel it.
so. On that note, man, I think like that's that. I think that we've come to the conclusion of the. I guess we're on the same
20
page of it, right? Or like
20 episode season one. I think we're on the same page of who we're canceling and who we're not canceling for sure.
like a line. There's definitely like a line, like, yo, you say any hateful shit,
There's a
get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't got time for your shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just it's it's 2022. All right, what about this Qatar shit? What about like in Qatar that they're not allowing? They're saying no. If you kiss boys out here, we're gonna come at you, and then like they're not even allow them to wear the unity bands, right?
great, and that's where the World Cup's
Right.
at right now. So that's where hypocrisy, I guess, comes into play. I don't know. Didn't the president of Iran say that the like homosexuality, he said that phenomenon does not exist in our
Yeah,
country?
I'm pretty sure most of the like I know Afghanistan they deny it too. Like
So shit like that.
it doesn't like what are you talking about? That doesn't happen here. But that's just them being, duh, it happens there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're I know the Taliban they kill homosexuals in Afghanistan. So it's but they say that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I'm lucky to be here myself. So
Oh, America's great. I think that's why my problem is with cancel culture is because there's a freedom of things, and you do have freedom of thought. You know what I mean? You do have freedom of thought. You do have freedom of feelings, and whatnot. I mean, ultimately, we should just all get along, dude, and let people do what they wanna do. If it doesn't affect your life directly, I don't know why anything really matters, and don't be so sensitive, though. I think that's the woke culture, dude. These kids are just so
There's
sensitive,
some of them just
so
to go
sensitive.
back to sleep a little bit sometimes, right? Just to take a
I
nap.
mean,
Take a little
sometimes
nappy nap. Don't be so woke.
you gotta have a little thick skin. I being woke means don't let this shit affect you.
True. Well, on that note, man, 20 episodes in,
Yeah, man.
20 episodes deep, man. It's the end of
20 episodes in.
season one,
The rookie season is
right?
over. Got rookie of the year. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. We're gonna sit back, think about what we want to do, certain episodes, concepts, some fun shit, and I got a bonus episode coming soon too. Little scraps that we picked from just continuously recording. That's
That
just
should
fun.
be
That's
that
gonna be
should be
good.
good.
It'll be fun. All right, guys.
Like
Late.